Hello everyone. This is going to be a special video that I don't normally do, which is basically about why I call myself Joeythejag, the expressive filmmaker. The reason I'm doing this video is because as I build up to making my very own anime, I want to be able to express myself why I call myself this. This is not because it's ego or because I'm just trying to vibe or I'm weird. There's a reason for it, and this is that reason. I'm Joeythejag. My first name is who I am. Real, unfiltered, and expressive. Jag represents the jaguar, a symbol of strength, precision, and intuition. This isn't my animal symbol, it's just what I represent in a sense of art. The jaguar mindset is about noticing the world differently, moving carefully, striking decisively, and creating impact where it matters. I call myself the expressive filmmaker because each expressive is a layer of how I experience life and how I channel it into my art. Bold, creative, and open-minded. Filmmaking is my medium, the space where all these qualities meet. It's not about fame, it's about capturing life, emotion, and imagination in a way that resonates. This is my lens on the world. The first expressive is bold. Boldness for me isn't about being fearless. It's about taking action in moments where most would hesitate. From performing in front of people despite stage fright, to tackling sports or projects I didn't fully understand, like soccer, basketball, swimming, etc., doing plays, films. I learned that the first step is always the hardest. Even small moments matter, like acting or doing singing or dancing. I remember my parents filming me shyly performing or trying new things as a kid. Not because I wanted the spotlight. I always try to share the spotlight because I like to film other people. I like to push other people. That's always been my motive. But because I was curious. Those moments shaped me. Boldness taught me to take chances, to embrace failure, and to keep moving forward. Every frame I create carries that energy. Calculated risks, decisive action, and the courage to express without holding back. The second expressive means creative. Creativity is how I see the world. Every sound, every shadow, every writing piece that I write when I create a story. Every conversation can become inspiration. I see life as a canvas, and my art, animation, and filmmaking are my brushstrokes. I don't just observe, I reinterpret. A rainy street can feel like a cinematic set. A fleeting glance can become a character sketch. When we used to play, when I was little, Power Rangers, I used to be like, all right, I'm going to be Batman. And everybody was like, no, you can't be Batman. Power Rangers and Batman, they don't exist in the same. And I was like, well, I'm going to be Batman, right? That has always been my creative outlet. I always like to be different. I always like to be creative and express that. And funny enough, decades later, there's a Power Ranger and Batman crossover, and so much more. Music, dance, sketches, sports, everything is a thread in the tapestry of my storytelling. Creativity is not optional. It's how I process, express, and connect with life. It transforms ordinary moments into stories, and ordinary ideas into imaginative worlds. The third expressive means open-minded. Open-mindedness is about connection and understanding. I approach every person, idea, and experience without judgment, always seeking to learn. Every encounter is an opportunity to see a perspective I hadn't considered, to absorb inspiration, and to translate it into my work. In filmmaking, this means collaboration, experimentation, and empathy. Observing people, listening to their stories, and connecting with their emotions allows me to build authentic characters, dynamic visuals, and immersive narratives. Being open-minded means valuing growth over ego and connection over recognition. Filmmaker. The convergence of expression. All three expressives, expressive, means bold, creative, open-minded. They all merge in filmmaking. Acting, directing, animation, stunts, and writing are all part of the same journey that I do all the time, and that is expression. My goal isn't just to entertain, it's to create experiences that make people feel, reflect, and see the world differently. Joey the Jag is not just a name, it's a philosophy. Boldness pushes me to take risks. Creativity transforms what I see into what others feel. Open mindedness allows me to connect deeply with life and people. Every time I pursue something, whether it's acting or performing or sports or anything, I always say expressive, expressive, expressive in my mind, and I do it. This pushes the boundary of anything that I come when it comes to art, and I lay the canvas out and express myself the best I can. Through filmmaking, I channel all of this, making every frame count, every story matter, and every expression true. That is why I always say I am Joey the Jag, the expressive, expressive, expressive filmmaker. Always exploring, always creating, always connecting.